Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Another episode, another week. We here. We live.
Yeah, man. Look, we come a special time, special day. You know what I'm saying? We both busy tomorrow, so we was like, look, man, let's give them this heat tonight. Hold y'all
Sir.
till the next time. You know what I'm saying? We don't take no weeks off. You know what I'm saying? So what's good,
Oh
though,
man,
man?
we
Friday
here.
night, man. What's
Hey
going
man.
on, boy? You in the house?
You know what? I just got to the house, man. I ain't been working today, just chilling. And then, I had to go grab me something to eat and watch these Braves, man. So
Oh,
I went
oh,
and checked them out. Man, they boys up 8-2. I'm good. Just chilling though, man. How about yourself, man? What you got going on?
man, look, I'm good, man. I was traveling in Florida recruiting all day. We got a
I
good old
see
commit, man.
y'all.
We got a playmaker, man. We got a we got a guy, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good little roll of guys coming in, man. It's gonna be some stuff coming throughout the week, excited, you know what I'm saying? We ain't of course, we ain't pulling in 18 5 stars like UGA and nothing, but we getting there.
Man, you building the blocks, man. I do see the vision of what your coach is doing, though. Like, what I mean?
Yeah.
He's still out there making some noise. I know Miami was, thumping all week, talking all week, about them boys and the recruits they had got. But all right, Billy kind of showed up at the end of the week. Like, hold on, we're gonna wait till Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, man. Like I didn't know. Like so, the running back we had, Trayon Webb, he's been a silent commit. So I guess he told Napier weeks ago that he was going to join, and then all the crystal balls is sending him to Penn State and all these other places, and everybody was just like, "Ah, man," down. And he was like, he even said, he's like, "Man, I felt bad for Billy because I asked him to keep it a secret for him so he can make the announcement the way he wanted to." So people just trashing him the whole time. They ain't know, you know, in the back pocket we had commit. So shout out to Trayon Webb. Shout out to Nathan
Where y'all
Lee.
rank right now when it comes to?
We number 19 on
Okay.
24/7. On three, we're like 10, number 10. So that on three, it's one of them like, you don't know if it's gonna stay there or not within the next few years.
Already
What's
know.
up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? So look, man, we got some stuff to talk about today, man. We want to introduce a new segment to y'all, man. Take it or leave it. We gonna potentially have some guests from the Cleveland. Last time we talked to the Cleveland Brown fans, it was still a lot of stuff in the air. Baker Mayfield, was Deshaun
Mhm.
gonna happen? Chips have fallen, man. Deshaun Watson, 0 games suspended. Baker Mayfield traded to the Carolina Panthers. It's just like, yo. So we're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna have a little funny thing. I do want to start off with something, man. You see in the top corner, I had to put that parental advisory, explicit content. You know what I'm saying? Because recently we had, I'm a big man fan. Are you a big man fan?
Of course.
All right,
Of
man. So
course.
it's almost that time. It's almost August. Go ahead and start getting your pre-orders in. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. It's gonna happen. But I came across somebody, man, had a little energy for your boy. Had a
No,
little
say
energy.
it. Say it ain't so. You and somebody on the internet got some. I
Look,
don't
man.
believe that.
I I am I'm very chill. I don't bother nobody. I be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk trash, friendly talk trash. I don't get personal, none of that, because it ain't, it's the internet. You know what I'm saying?
In
I
the
ain't giving
sport.
you my addy, you ain't giving
It's,
me yours. We
eh,
just, talk a little trash. But some people, they can't keep it. You know what I'm saying? On the internet, they can't keep it a little jostling. So I had a little thing, man. I put a little something together, man. I hope he gets to see it. I know he's a fan of the show. So shout out to all my Harry Hurricanes fans. But yeah, man, check this out, man.
Nigga, I ain't never play you in Madden. What the fuck you talking about? I don't even know who you are. What are you talking about, nigga? I ain't never play you in Madden. You ain't never smacked me up in Madden, and I don't even never remember playing you in Madden.
I mean, look, it was longer than that, folks. I had to cut it down because it was bad, man. It was bad. He was going in, man. You know,
uh,
that's the energy I'm trying to bring back to this on this new man coming out, man. I'm back in my bag, you know what I'm saying? I got my spot, little man cave. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I
I'm
think
ready.
I think I think we're gonna have like a toe to toe type tournament. You know what I mean? Toe
I
to toe
think that would be a
type,
good idea.
toe to toe type Madden. You know what I mean? Kickoff weekend, something of that nature. And then the winner of the show get some of that merch we got coming out soon.
Yeah,
And the
man. You know what
merch
I'm
is
saying?
coming soon. I do
Oh
have
yeah,
merch
the merch
coming.
is
I got
coming.
to set up probably next week. Probably gonna be in some merch and some trips to be able to send you your stuff and we get that thing rolling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to be ready. But yeah, man. So while we wait for the guys, this realignment, man. So everything is going on. I mean, the college football landscape is about to be forever changed. I don't know what the hell going on, what's going to happen. Shout out to one of our guests, man. Let's bring him up. Jacob the Great. He said he wanted to smoke. He wanted to come back this week. You know what I'm saying? He wanted some
Yes,
smoke, so he's
sir.
back. Look, he in all black, got the scully on, man.
Ooh,
My man, he probably
got
gonna
them
smoke
black
that
Air
Portland.
Forces on. You ready?
Hey,
You ready to go?
hey, Jacob, we don't want no smoke, baby. We don't want
What's
no
up,
smoke.
man?
What's
What's
going
going
on,
on
B
with you?
Dog?
Hey, buddy, what's good, man?
Nothing, man. Can't call it. Look, we talking about this. The college landscape. The old thing of what you can remember as far as football is going away. Like looking at this map is pretty much the breakdown of how it's going to happen. You see, well, the SEC they're talking about the ACC is going to be like 500 mil for them to leave the ACC. All these rumors and stuff, but as you can see, the ACC pretty much, I mean, the SEC pretty much got the East Coast and the South locked down. You see, the ACC they're trying to hold on to
Yeah,
some
look like
players.
they're going with both coasts though. The ACC gonna lock down both coasts.
Yeah, I guess they're going Atlantic and Pacific.
But
I can see the
but
vibe though. I can see the vibe. I can see it.
but
Right,
the
and
thing
then
about the ACC, man, like all the all the teams that who was once dominating ACC and who Clemson still dominated ACC. So but like the Florida State, the Miami, the the Clemson's, like a lot of them is gonna be in the SEC. The SEC is gonna be terrible, man. It's gonna be crazy, man.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Because
think
they've been proposing the bid for Clemson to go to the SEC for the last 15 years, bro.
as
yeah,
they
Clemson's supposed to
should.
be over there.
Yeah, they should have been over there. We should be playing Clemson annually. South Carolina and Clemson, you got to have that rivalry going. So Clemson in the SEC just makes a little bit more sense to me. They're more, and they built like a SEC school. You know what I mean? They're
Right.
down here in the South with these kids. They get to play against these, and now with like we were talking about 7-on-7s being so prevalent, and everybody playing on 7-on-7s. You got a lot of these guys that can play with each other
Man.
without having to, go to college or go to school in the same area. It gives the kids a chance to play with each other, play with these
You know,
quarterbacks.
Steve, I got
What's your
mixed feelings
problem?
about I got mixed
But
feelings about the
you gonna have
707.
to get out of your mixed feelings
hey
because
man,
eventually
that is
that's the way football going, big
it's
bro.
AAU, man. It's AAU for football.
That's it. Same thing.
707 is
But
AAU.
hold on real quick before I lose my point. I think we're focused on those conference realignments strictly from a football perspective, Jacob. When you look at the basketball matchup that you're gonna be able to kind of get now, when you put a Kentucky versus a Duke or Kentucky versus UNC, you know what I mean? I think it's more to just I know the football is a big thing in the South, of course, but you
But
look at some of
not
those schools, Ohio State and your Purdue,
right.
those type of schools will benefit from this realignment. I think not just football wise, but I think you'll see basketball, baseball,
But
other
but
sports.
what's gonna happen, man, is when these schools convert, right, people gonna not only we gonna see the football and the basketball, but we gonna really see how dominant the South region is in baseball. They gonna crush these teams, bro.
Yeah,
Like
that's something
like
else.
the South baseball, man, listen, man, it's crazy, man.
Everybody's gonna have to pay. Everybody have their own kind of sport. Everybody have their own kind of
It's yeah, it's
uh,
gonna be crazy. Like
get
I
in where
think
you
it's
fit
going
in.
to wind up being a if Duke, North Carolina, Clemson, if you get that core to come to the SEC, it's going to be a problem because now what's going to happen with Florida State? Florida State's probably going to want to come. They haven't been very successful on any sport really. So do they just go to like the Big 12? Like, do they even
Nah, nah, nah. I
get
think they'll come to the SEC. I think
to?
that you
I
want to
don't think.
keep the
For
Florida
what though?
school
To get
because if
embarrassed?
they even, I mean, now, but eventually, who's to say they can't? Look, I mean, look at
They
Florida.
can
Look at that. They were the last team in the state of Florida to win the
to
national
win a natty.
championship.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things. It's like they're not going to do like Miami's not going to be in the SEC. Like I think there's rules. Somebody was talking about how like not,
Big
and I'm not
Ten.
throwing shade at any Miami fans, but supposedly you have to have like your own like real home stadium. I don't know if that's like a joke people are saying or like if that's really a bylaw, but that's a legit thing. And you have to, your school has to make a certain amount of money. Like the SEC schools are bringing in like billions a year, like 8, 9 billions. ACC schools, a lot of them are bringing 1 billion, 2 billion. You know what I'm saying? So that discrepancy between the lower school, I'm talking about like the Vanderbilts, they're bringing in the big numbers too because it's still SEC. So not everybody fits that caliber of money that they make or that they demand. So it's going to be interesting to see how this shakes out because, like you said, it's just not football. Like you're not going to have a ACC basketball, but football be SEC, baseball be big. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be one big migration. It's
And
going
then
to be
and the TV networks play a deal in this too, play a hand in this too. ACC has their own like network, I think, and then
yeah,
you got the SEC, their contract with ESPN. So it's a lot of moving pieces when it comes to this realignment. But you best believe ESPN, they're gonna want
ESPN,
the
ESPN,
ESPN,
CBS. We
CBS.
got Fox on the West. It's like
Notre Dame has their own network on NBC. So,
okay. So you talk about Notre Dame, right? You know they're independent.
yep,
So USC and UCLA got approved to go to the Big Ten, right?
yep.
Now that leaves Oregon, Utah, uh, like what other Pac-12 schools is there?
Arizona State,
Arizona,
Stanford.
um, Stanford. Yeah, so that leaves them schools out to dry. So the schools like the Oregon, Utah, they're trying to get to the Pac to the Big Ten as well. But Big Ten is like, whoa, hold on, we ain't taking nobody yet until Notre Dame tells us what they're going to do. Because if Notre Dame comes, then that'll make sense to bring all the other schools financially. But if Notre Dame doesn't go, then bringing those other schools financially doesn't make sense. So they may be left out in the, you know what I'm saying, left on the curb with the Utah and Oregon. And in the Pac-12, who there? Like your competition, you're gonna be playing against nobodies for the most part.
I'm
And
gonna
is
tell
it
you, K, who I think that people hyped up a lot and they was trash. Boise
who?
State.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they had their moment. I think they beat us in the bowl game, and everybody thought that
Man,
was
that was
Boise
trash,
State.
But no,
bro.
they had their moments when
Like,
they was challenging. It's the same thing I think with Cincinnati. Like when you look
so
at Cincinnati, they had a good, they had a good 2 or 3 years, but
so you don't think Cincinnati keep those recruits coming in for the next 3 or 4 years? Why
nah,
not,
not the
bro?
way.
They just
They
they just
lost the defensive coordinator to
but
Notre
they just
Dame. He's
went
the Notre Dame head coach,
mm, but they just
and he was
went
their leader. Go ahead, my brother.
they just went, they was top four. So I don't think they would lose recruits instantly. You know what
I
I
They
mean,
mean?
they
lost. So the quarterback got drafted by the Falcons, and then the number one cornerback in the draft was with Cincinnati as well. So you lost a lot. There's only two players. Don't get me wrong, but you're talking about two players on the program that probably had maybe 10 drafted in the last 15 years altogether. So
so I think I'm not sure, and I could be very wrong. I think
CSA
Cincinnati,
Clemson the same way now.
Said
right?
knows nothing about football, man. Get on somewhere, man.
Said a high school football coach that one of the big
Man, I don't
programs
care,
in.
man. I don't care,
Don't tell
bro.
that man he don't know nothing about no football.
He he he
That
he,
man a
he
coach,
don't know
man.
nothing. He don't know about Clemson football.
Oh Lord,
He don't know
oh
nothing about
Lord.
Clemson football, bro.
Hey, my
Look,
folks love that.
the Big 12 is getting UCF. I
Like,
think
man,
I don't. I think they're getting
Steve, get
Cincinnati
your
because
people, bro.
Cincinnati's in the All American League or some shit like that. Like they're like the All American Conference. Yeah, something American. So without them playing people like that and their schedule being like, 'cause remember last year their schedule had to be crazy. They had to play against some heavy hitters just to get that respect to be in the top four. They ain't got them kids like they do. They ain't got the Sauce Gardner. They ain't got Desmond Ritter. I mean, I'm sure they got talent, but them kids not flocking there. They're going to schools like Louisville. They're going to schools like Clemson. Miami's recruiting better now. You got schools on the West Coast. USC's recruiting better now. Oregon, Dan Lanning is balling out there now. UCF balling. So it's like a lot of the schools that necessarily weren't pulling in a lot of guys like a UCF are getting recruits now that may have went to a Cincinnati or now they're at Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't know if Cincinnati's going to have that power that they're going to, you know what I'm saying, to keep up with everything they're trying to do.
Well, you right. I mean, because when you think of Cincinnati Bearcats, you think of Kenyon Martin, and I'm gonna say this right here, man. Um,
You said
this
forget Travis
this
Kelsey.
this past year,
That's the first thing I thought in my head. I said, "Damn, Travis Kelsey was the first thing that popped in my head." But I
uh,
remember old boy too. I do remember your boy
this
too.
No,
this
hey man, Clemson just landed Peter Woods, man. They just and
like so and so
they
I'm about to speak on that, Ken. After you get through, I'm gonna speak on that. Like I'm gonna direct this to you, Coach Cedric.
Go ahead. We're gonna let you have it.
So listen, man. So Clemson lost 3 games this year, right? This past year, and it's been a
Let me
long
see it.
time
Say it. Boy, come on here and talk.
since they lost 3 games. So, cause they lose 3 games, bro, we're a bad team. Our recruiting class going down. No, bro. Like, do you know how many teams would have loved to just lost 3 games, bro? Like, are you serious, bro? It was only 3 games, man. Like, are you serious, man? Like,
I'd have took three. Right, but you know what it is? I think it's just the optics. Before they started landing these big recruits the last 2 or 3 weeks, Dabo was like, he's not a fan of the portal. He's not a fan of NIL. So a lot
are
of
you
the
a fan of
things
the
that
portal?
he, huh?
Yeah,
Are you a fan of the
yeah,
portal?
yeah.
There's
Coach,
no way, Steve, that the cat that committed to Miami should be making more money than Trevor Lawrence. What? It's no way, bro. He should be making more money
what?
than the quarterback for San Diego. He should be
That
making
ain't.
more money than the quarterback for
That ain't
Cincinnati Bengals.
That's
that
not the
deal.
portal though.
Yeah,
That
that's
don't
not the
have nothing to
portal.
do with the portal. The
He's
No,
portal is
already
no,
when
but
they're
what,
able to
what
transfer. NIL,
but
do
what
am I a fan of NIL? That what you asking me?
yeah, that's what I'm asking y'all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm a
let's
fan of
get paid.
NIL. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
Now
But I
it
just
should
don't
be a
think
scale. There should be a
I,
scale. I
I
do
don't
agree
think no
with you on
college
that.
athlete should make more money than an NFL pro player.
yeah, I think
I
there should
agree.
be
I agree.
there should
It
be
needs
like
to be a
a limit.
scale. Yeah.
There should be a limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but right now it's just it's the first thing. It's just like, all right, something we're doing, and now people are trying to get what they can get before it comes down to be like, all right, so we're not doing that no more. We're going to kind of like how it was when people will get drafted in NFL. Their first rookie contract, you negotiate what you
I
want.
think
You
Sam
it's like
Bradford broke a record, didn't he?
The Sam Bradford rule. They literally changed it because this dude was demanding like 50, 60 million before he made a snap. And
Not
you
one
got
pass.
veterans, we got vets in the league. That's like, man, come on now. I'm in the Pro Bowl and I get 20 mil. So it's gonna happen with
But
college
but but
sports
but but
for
it
sure.
wasn't 50, 60 mil a year. It was like what? Like
But still,
what
It
was it?
don't matter. You
it
getting it
don't
that
matter.
year.
Like,
You're gonna get it that year. They were talking about a signing bonus for these um, first round picks, these high
Mm.
draft picks, man. I just listen. What's the difference between paying a kid in college and paying a draft pick? If neither one of them are improving. I mean, you just give it. I hope you're giving these kids some money and you're giving them some financial classes to help. I hope you're
No
not just
kid in college should make $1 million, bro. No kid in college should make
a
I'm
$1 million.
meal ain't
no,
that a
I'm
meal
cool
ain't
with
that
because
much now. I'm cool
they've
with you
been
giving kids
taking
dollars.
insurance policies out for years to like for worth millions of dollars. Like these guys are supposed to be first round guys. It's been years. They'll get the insurance policy like if they blow out their knee, they get a couple million because that's what
Gurley
they're
got
worth.
one.
So I'm
Yeah,
fine
you're
with
right.
them
You're right
making.
because
I'm fine, but like 9 million, 8 million,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Now
But
you
and the
getting a
thing
little.
yeah,
is,
you're right.
like
You're
you
right
look at
because when
go ahead.
Lamarcus Lattimore blew out his knee, I remember when he was at USC, his parents had that insurance policy on his knees and his legs, and even though he played with San Fran a short period of time and got some money from San Fran, he still had that $4 million insurance policy if something happened to his knees or his legs. Yeah,
Right.
you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah. So I mean, they gotta. I'm fine with them getting their bread. Like it should be a scale. Like you have players like Jordan Addison, right? Best Bolitnikoff Award winner, the best wide receiver last year. Him, he should probably get more money than just the guy that's the second wide receiver at Bama. Now, are they both good? Both 5 stars? Absolutely. But this guy hit that criteria, the All American, the Bolitnikoff Award. Like it should be
Hey,
like you
that
got to hit
man.
certain, you know what I'm saying, like to get things. But at the same time, you can't tell a guy what the value is for their autograph. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell uh
So,
a guy
so
that his
you
autograph
know,
is worth 20 grand.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. So with you saying that, I mean, I just say, man, that like for somebody to get like $9.7 million or something like that, man. Okay, man, you ain't saying they're a bad team. Notre Dame take three L's every year. So what you want a cookie? I don't care, bro. But
But the
you
thing with
but
Tampa,
you're not gonna be bad mouthing them Clemson Tigers, bro, off just one season, man. Get out of here, bro.
well,
So quick
And
question: Do
and,
Clemson get back to the college football playoff next year?
and might I add, we are the only team that beat Bama twice. Might I add that? Since
in the
since
same
we
season.
talking, huh?
You talking about in the same season
No, I'm
or just
talking about for
ever?
the championship. We beat Bama twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey.
So does Clemson get back to the Final Four this year? Absolutely.
It took a
Yeah.
Georgia boy to get you there, but that's okay.
Okay. It took two Georgia boys got us there, Watson and
Show
Trevor,
enough.
both of them from Georgia.
Now,
Yeah.
don't
They
Watson.
both of them from
Watson a
Georgia.
little. We
And
don't
that,
think Watson like that though.
hey, look, and that's
He from
crazy
middle
that
Georgia.
those boys, and
He
it's
from middle
Man,
crazy.
Georgia. Them
Yeah,
boys a
those
little
boys
weird
didn't end
down
up
there in
at
middle.
Georgia.
man,
That's the
hey man,
crazy part.
say what you want to say, man. I mean, despite what we have seen, what we have heard, and this chick say that chick say that, this chick say that, massage this, massage that, happy ending this, happy ending that.
The
So
man got up leaving wet spots.
Yeah.
I mean,
God.
okay, so we have heard this, that, other, and the third. You know what I mean? We have heard this, that, and the third, but that don't take away his talent, bro. That don't take
Oh,
away what he can
he
do
a
on the
hell of
field.
a quarterback. And now that
You-
he's
you-
not being suspended any game, I got Cleveland winning that AFC North.
Hey man, listen, man. Hey, like I seen that today, man, and I seen what you said, Ken. Oh, Jacob must make some phone calls.
Hey, I saw that. He was like, "Look, you
Hey,
ain't look. Y'all got R. Kelly. You ain't getting
hey, man.
Let that
Man.
boy go."
Hey, man. So I've always thought, man, that it was gonna pan out like this, bro. Like we've had these
Yeah.
debates about Watson, man. In the chat, I'd be like, come on, man.
When there was
I
Come
no
didn't.
criminal charge, when they said no criminal charges were coming up against him, I knew it was going to be real hard for the NFL to suspend him.
I thought he was gonna get like 4 or 6 because they do that just for anything. But when they said at the hearing, the NFL didn't present any, they didn't have anything to present. It was just like, well, if you ain't got nothing to prove your case,
and then see, you got to think Cleveland about to finally have somebody that really sell tickets, bro. And so the NFL, the commissioners of the NFL, the him and his upper staff, be like, you know what? Cleveland been in that struggle. If we can maximize the ticket sales in Cleveland with him as the Browns face, then let's just shut our mouth and just
right?
let's
There
get
you
this.
go. You're a typical Cowboy fan. You care about
Mm,
selling tickets.
mm.
You're right. That's y'all
Over
MO.
everything.
That's
Hey, man,
Jerry.
hey,
Long as Jerry sell a damn ticket, he don't
listen,
care
hey,
what the
Steve,
product on the field give a damn.
Steve,
He don't give a damn what it
that's
look like.
Hey, Steve, that's not what I. That's not what I
no.
said.
That is what
I'm,
you said. You said they
I'm
got
trying.
somebody in here to sell tickets. I
I'm
heard
trying to.
you.
I'm trying to give you a strategic platform on how a person with billions of dollars would think.
I
How a
got you.
person, you know, Cleveland been struggling for a long time. And
I'm
so
with
now
you.
you got somebody on the face that can sell the tickets. Yeah, the
I'm
owner
with
not gonna
you.
say nothing, and
It's
the
a
owner
money
already
grab. That's why they
and
did it. That's why the Falcons wanted him so bad. I
yeah,
believe
and but
the NFL already knew he wasn't going to get suspended. I feel that already. I feel like the NFL has already knew he wasn't going to get suspended. He was
and
good.
then and then Amari Cooper know that Deshaun gonna be starting now, bro. Is you serious, bro? Man, bro. Amari, like I love my Cowboys. Don't get it twisted, but Amari Cooper about to make them pay. Jerry gonna be sick. He
Hey,
gonna be in
look,
the hospital, bro.
hey
Jerry
man,
about to be
the,
sick, man.
the Browns have gone. Well, the Browns have gone from questionable to potential first. But real quick before we go, we gotta take our little 30-second commercial. You know what I'm saying, for B Soul Radio.
Yes,
Uh,
sir. 910 Network.
let me pick the right video. Boom. All right, so we back. Shout out to them. Um, but yeah, man, Cleveland is on paper, man. They look great on paper. They look. We don't know what Deshaun Watson we about to get. It's been a
No,
while.
I ain't saying that. All I'm gonna say, bro, is they didn't lose nothing. They gained a quarterback, and they got Baker Mayfield out of there in
We
Carolina, and Don
we gonna
Sam
get
and Sam and
you're gonna get
Sam
us
Donald
canceled, Jake.
and Sam Donald is about to slap the fire in his face because he's gonna try to come in and bogart that man position, and then it's going down. Sam already knows the system. No, it was his first year with them. Baker is gonna have to take a back seat, man.
I
All
don't
right.
even think the personnel is really the problem down there, though. But
Well, before we
we got
go,
a fan with a question
yeah,
in
we got a
regards to
fan
this
question,
situation.
and the first segment, the first night of our new segment, take it or leave it.
It's time for Take It or Leave It with KB and Steve O.
So we got a fan question. We got a fan question. Take it or leave it.
Shout out Toe to Toe Sports. What do you guys think about Baker Mayfield to Panthers? Me personally, I like it. Good deal. It's a steal. What do you guys think?
So look, the premise of this take it or leave it. Me and Steve, we got Jacob here tonight as well, but we gonna take a side, man. Like, we either gonna take that deal, we gonna like it, or we gonna leave it at the door, man. We don't want it. So tonight, we talked about it. Steve, man, he don't like that deal, and I like it. I like it for Carolina. So and Jake, man, feel free to chime in. But Steve, go ahead, man. Why you hate this deal for Baker going to the Panthers?
Bro, you just swapped. It's like when you go to the grocery store and you pick up a lemon and a lime. That's all they did. They just swapped out a lemon for a lime, bro. And he ain't no difference maker. He has less weapons now than he had in Cleveland. So I just want to see how these Cleveland fans or Carolina fans are so gung ho about, oh, we got Baker, we got this. Robbie Anderson, the wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers, said 2 months ago he did not want Baker as his quarterback, and he was going to retire if they traded for him.
That he did. What you
So
say,
when y'all,
Jake?
come
So
on,
You like
man,
it? Do you like it or hate it?
take it or leave
I
it,
hate
Jake. I'm
I
leaving that
hate it.
shit alone. Leave it
I hate it.
alone.
You know
Oh
why I hate
man,
it?
so you team
First,
Steve? Okay.
first of all, you getting a quarterback that just came off an injury. Like you don't really know how the injury is going to affect him back when he's in game play, real time play. And second of all, Carolina didn't upgrade their offensive line. That's why Sam Donald ran for his life, man. So if you didn't grade your offensive line and you bring a cat into your organization, man, that you don't know how good he gonna be after he take a snap in real game time, bro. And you didn't upgrade the line, bro, and then you didn't upgrade your receiver core, and you didn't upgrade your linebacker core, and your secondary core look like they play Nerf football. Stop it, man.
Now they did have Joe Horn's son, who played good. He got hurt. He was hurt, but he did all right
Hey
at
man.
cornerback. But
Oh, that's
yeah, the Panthers whole organization, man. You know they got a new owner that came in last year, I believe. He don't like nothing that's going on there. So I think he's already looking for a new coach. I think he'll be looking for a new coach. They're gonna hit reset again. I don't like Matt
Man,
Rule. I didn't like Matt Rule when they brought him.
that man
What
might
did he
bring
do
Cam
at
back.
Baylor? He
hey
might.
look.
That
So look,
man might bring Cam Newton back, man.
nah, man, he ain't gonna do that, man. I'm gonna tell you why it's good, man. I'm gonna tell you why it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the voice of reason. Y'all remember Drew Brees? Y'all remember Drew Brees, the great, right?
Yeah, how could you
I
forget
wouldn't
Drew?
say all that.
He was.
Yeah,
Hey, I mean, you
Yeah,
got to
Steve, you
argue
ain't
with
gonna
the
say that
fans.
because he used to terrorize Atlanta. That's why you ain't gonna say it.
as long as you
But can we
know.
talk about Drew Brees in San Diego before he went to New Orleans?
Okay.
All right, he was injured. It won't coming together. The Drew Brees on that film looked like trash.
Look terrible.
Nobody would have ever imagined that he would look how he looked. Now, I'm not saying Baker Mayfield is Drew Brees because Drew Brees earned that respect. However, sometimes you just need a new environment. This guy he was humble. He came in with that moxie. I'm the man. I won the Heisman. I'm that guy. I'm about to turn it around. Commercials in the stadium. You know what I'm saying? He living on top of the world. You just got humbled, right? They just gave you away. They had to give you away and still pay your bill to get rid of you. They ain't nobody wanted you. So it's a chip on your shoulder. You're not a bad quarterback. Because let's be real, Baker Mayfield, first quarterback, number one pick in the draft. He's not bad. He was ranked top 10 in year 2020. He's a top 10 rated quarterback. Even today, they have him ranked in the top 20 as active quarterbacks. He ain't bad. Now, when you put
He
around
probably
him,
number 20.
he
And
is.
so, ho. I just want to know where you found it. Did you find it on NFL Pro Focus or where are you getting this information from? Like,
That's
elaborate where
his.
the information
That's his.
coming from.
That's his goddamn list. Ain't nobody else put Baker Mayfield in their
No,
top 30.
it's a list. Uh, I think they use the PFF or something like that.
Pro Football Focus.
What they be using, whatever. But but at the same time, you look at the team. He has a great defense around him. Great defense. They did upgrade that O line. Remember, their first round pick is a left tackle. So they got an offensive lineman. I think they got two offensive linemen, but they got the best offensive lineman in the draft. So there, and then you have a healthy Christian McCaffrey. You still got DeAndre. Well, you still got Moore.
He healthy
You,
for the first 2 weeks.
hey, but at the end of the day, you have a guy. Now, if he needs to run for his life, he can run a little bit better than Sam Darnold. Not saying that he's Mike Vick out there, but he can move just enough to stretch a play and maybe hit a guy downfield, hit that tight end, hit that leaking out Christian McCaffrey. So and Carolina only paying $4 million for him.
Well, the money. Nobody really care about the money aspect at the end
But
of the day.
financially,
It ain't gonna hurt nobody.
it's a great move. Uh, for your depth at quarterback position, it's a great move because now you don't have to really rely on your rookie. Like, you're like, all right, we got Matt Corral sitting back there. He ain't ready.
You weren't
You
gonna
got
play him anyway, bro. He was gonna
but
play.
that's the thing. So now you create a little competition between Baker and Sam Darnold. Whoever wins out is whoever wins out. But you got somebody. So even if you start the first quarterback, the first 6 games, and you be like, all right, he's trash. Put in the next one. The
So you
next one
just
gets
gonna
six
break it
games.
up. Give 6 to Baker, give 6 to Sam, give 6 to Carroll. Fuck it. See who wins. Boy, you crazy.
And you playing and you are in competition with the Atlanta Falcons for the number one pick next year. So for the first quarterback off the board. You want
You
Bryce
right.
Young or you
That's
want
what we
CJ
want.
Stroud?
But you
or
got Baker's.
Anthony, Anthony Richardson. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know, pass me that blunt.
but I mean, Tyler Van Dyke, like you have some quarterbacks that's going to be coming out
You
next
should
year.
have said that boy from Kentucky. What's his name? Levis.
Man, we about to put that boy, in the doghouse. But I mean, you got guys that's coming out next year that can play. You know what I'm saying? That are expected to play. So you got enough to get you through. So that's what I like it. So man, y'all let us know. Y'all watching this, at their post. Let us know, man, if you like the deal or you hate the deal. You know what I'm saying? With Baker going there. Again, I like it. It makes sense. He might turn into the greatest thing that Carolina has ever had since Cam Newton. And
Hey,
you never know.
hold on, quick question. Remember you said you compared his going to Carolina. You compared it
Like
to
Drew
Drew
Brees.
Brees. So let me ask you a question. Because when Drew Brees went to the Saints, they drafted Marcus Colston. Do they have Marcus Colston type talent?
I mean, you got Dante Moore.
They drafted Reggie Bush too.
You got Christian
They
McCaffrey.
boy stop it. That man,
Christian
they
McCaffrey.
both paper. They both paper.
Hold on. Only
Ooh,
not
no,
by
Christian
Reggie.
McCaffrey is not better than prime
Yes,
Reggie
he
Bush.
is.
We're not finna do this.
Christian McCaffrey is a
Oh
better
man, hold
running
on.
back than Reggie. Yes,
No,
he is. Reggie Bush.
bro,
No, he's not.
When Reggie first came to the Saints, bro, stop that, bro.
Reggie ain't started
Reggie
hitting the
was the
hole for
first
like year.
wide receiver out of the backfield like that, man. You
Yes,
just come
you
on,
know
man.
what?
You need to
You're
stop this.
yeah, you're right. He was great
Horrible deal,
out the
man.
backfield as far as throwing the ball. However, when it was time to hit that hole, that boy would bounce like a ping pong. That boy was scared to hit that hole.
Well, he had to learn that he can't outrun folks in the NFL like
Okay,
that.
Christian McCaffrey hit that hole, and he
Christian
could jump
McCaffrey, he the whole
outside,
thing. He going to the sideline,
and
he
he could,
tapping his helmet.
and he.
Coach, my
So was
foot,
Reggie Bush.
my
So
foot.
was Reggie Bush was Mr.
Not the
Reliable.
first few years, nah, bro. Not them years with the Saints, bro.
Come
He
on
went
now,
like that.
Reggie Bush.
When them
You
years
if
with the
you
Saints, bro, when he
if you
first broke
start
in
if
with the
you
Saints,
start
come on,
your
man.
team, you're gonna take
Hey,
Reggie
but
Bush over Christian McCaffrey.
don't don't
I
don't
don't
Reggie
want
Bush,
neither one of them jokers, but I'm
don't
just
Reggie
saying.
got a ring? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean he got one off the back
Well, I don't care
Drew
what he
Brees.
got it from. He got one. We don't need explanation, KB. We don't need no explanation.
But you're looking at it in the sense of totality versus someone in the moment right now.
And
Like
that man got a Heisman Trophy.
we're not talking about college, and Christian McCaffrey was robbed that year.
What?
Yes, who won it that year? Was it Derrick Henry? Was it?
Nah, I think it was the year Christian McCaffrey. I think it was a quarterback.
It was that year that Christian McCaffrey went crazy.
But
He
he was
got
playing. He's playing against. Look at who he playing
and to be
against.
real,
Utah State. You playing against Utah
Reggie
State.
Bush ain't
Nobody.
got no Heisman
Why?
because he wasn't part of the NIL.
He was the original NIL.
He was the original NIL guy. And
So
still, let's be
Him and
real.
Lindell White.
And let's be real.
That's what
Vince
we gotta
Young
talk about too, bro.
and
We
Vince
gotta
Young.
talk about the best running back duo or the best running back combinations ever put on the football field from one team. You know what I mean? Like a stable of backs, like NFL wise. I don't think the Tennessee Titans can be touched. They got Derrick Henry, CJ2K, Earl Campbell,
You talking about all time?
Eddie
Like
George,
the best
like
presenters.
all time. Man, I
I
don't think
mean,
nobody can touch Tennessee, bro, with them four running backs.
you got
whoa,
the Pittsburgh Steelers. You got
whoa.
the Bus,
We got the
Le'Veon
bus,
Bell.
Le'Veon Bell. That was about it. I stopped right there.
Ooh, uh,
I
Dallas.
looked at
All
the
they had
Cowboys. Emmitt Smith, Zeke. I stopped right there.
Marion Barber.
Oh hell no! Rest in
Hey
peace,
man,
Marion Barber.
put respect, RIP.
But
Put
you're not putting
respect
him
on his
against
name.
who career you putting this up against? CK2 CJ Johnson? No. You gonna put him against Derrick Henry?
Okay, how about
No.
You can go Seahawks.
Well, hey,
Who you
Steve,
got? Oh, you got. Oh, you okay? Hold
Sean
on.
I'm gonna need
Seahawks.
you.
Alexander.
You got
Sean Alexander.
Sean
Beast
Alexander,
Mode.
Beast Mode. That's
If you
it.
gon'
It's hard to
if,
find four, bro. Titans
if you
got it.
gon' if you gonna mention the Cowboys, I'm gonna need you to put some respect on Tony Dorsett's name, bro.
Oh, my
Like
bad.
that.
You right. That's one more. My fault. You right. You got me. That's
Yeah.
three. They
I
still
mean,
ain't got.
Raiders, you got
But give me
Raiders, you
one
got Marcus
more.
Allen. You know what I'm saying? You got
That's it.
what's my man name?
You don't
Murray.
even know his name, bro. Bo
From
Jackson. That's who you
Arkansas.
gonna say?
From Arkansas.
Oh, McFadden.
McFadden. He was a beast.
Yeah, you can't put McFadden. I mean, maybe against CJ2K. But somebody said the 49ers. Say who 49ers got? What you got?
Ooh, yeah. You
Hold
got
on, wait a
Elijah
minute.
Mitchell right now. Shout out to Billy Napier and University of Louisiana.
I mean, we
You
can't
got
give him that. Yeah, he's not on the level of Campbell, Eddie
yeah, but
George. Come on, man. Come on, man. We
yeah.
talking about Eddie George, Earl Campbell, Derrick Henry,
Only
and
thing
Chris
you can
Johnson.
mention with the 49ers is Roger Craig,
Frank Gore. Frank
Ricky Waters,
Gore.
and Frank Gore. That's it.
Ooh, that ain't even just it.
Hell
I
no.
guess
Bro, you can't. My homeboy, we had this
yeah.
conversation, me and my partner, the other day. And, sorry to get off topic, y'all, but we talk football. But, bro, I can't think of no other team that has a collection of running backs that can match the Titans, bro. I tried.
Oh,
I
all time.
tried, bro.
Now,
I
when you talk
tried.
about if you talk all time, yeah, like I'm trying to think
Bro, I can't
down the
think of
list.
nobody. It's crazy that they done had all those backs, bro. Like back to back to back to back.
Yeah, I'm trying to think down the list that you might. Yeah,
Oh,
Garrison
Garrison Hurst. That was who I forgot. I forgot about Garrison Hurst.
Ooh,
Garrison.
Frank Gore. But that one, I mean, you still one shot compared to them.
look at the Rams. You had
Okay,
Todd
Brown, we
Gurley.
got. Oh,
You had
Gurley, Falk,
Falk,
Dickerson.
Dickerson.
That's it.
Who else? There?
All right,
That's
Gurley.
it.
Well, you
We
said
got
Todd
him
Gurley.
already. That's it. That's it. Can't give four. It's hard to give four backs that's tougher than the Tennessee Titans in NFL history, bro. I'm sorry.
So
I
you
tried.
can't put Earl Campbell with the Tennessee Titans, bro.
Hmm? Say that again.
Well, because of the Houston Oilers. So
Yeah,
Houston
you can't
Oilers,
put
then they
Earl
moved
Campbell.
to Tennessee. I'm not gonna get into
No,
Houston.
no, no, no. That don't count, bro. No, Steve. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stop that sneaky stuff, man. Stop it, man.
It ain't
That don't count,
sneaky, bro.
bro.
That's the history. When you look at the
No, bro.
Tennessee Titans Stadium, they got the Oilers. They got him
He
up
is
there. They got Earl Campbell
he
in the ring.
he's never played in a Tennessee Titan uniform. So no, bro, that don't count.
They got him in the ring of honor.
Okay. Kudos to him, but that don't count, bro. No.
but when you talk about dynamic duos running back,
Yeah, we have one day, bro. We gotta think about that.
that might just he might have to just get no. So let's talk about it real quick. We got time. We got time. You know what I'm saying? Off the top freestyle. You got USC, you know what I'm saying, with Bush and Lindell White. You got Auburn
Oh, you
with
can't. Oh, yeah,
Cadillac
I got
Williams
Cadillac
and
and Ronnie Brown. Them
Ronnie
boy.
Brown.
Oh,
You
you
Hold
got
up, bro.
got
Hold up.
Gurley.
Didn't Willis Willie McGee
Willis
and
McGahee
Frank Gore play together in Miami?
and Edgerrin James. They was
They
behind
got
Edgerrin
Edrin
James.
James too. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that group.
Edrin James. And we
Miami
got Gurley. We got Gurley, Sony, Chubb,
and
all them
Chubb.
boys right there at the same time.
We had Rainey and Demps. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Rainey and Demps.
why
Boy,
everybody know them
the
folks? Tell me
Lightning,
who
bro, they
played
was
with
light.
Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, all right. You remember when they was hosting up that trophy? Yeah, get out of here now. Get out of here now.
Nobody
Get out of
know
here
who
now.
they
You know
were.
about
Hey, man.
Demps and Rainey now. Don't do it.
Me and Jacob sitting here like who?
But yeah, don't do
Oh,
that.
McFadden and Felix Jones.
Hey,
Yeah.
that right there might really be the best duo. I mean, I think the scariest duo because they really were a two-head monster. Like when you think duos, it's like, yo, them two and they being that Wildcat, it was a
Yep.
wrap. Like you
I remember
won't
playing
stop
with them on that
anything.
video game. Remember that last NCAA game? You play with them boys.
That was dangerous. Yeah, them and that Lindell White, Lightning Thunder, Lindell White and Reggie Bush. Yeah,
I'm trying to
man.
think. I'm pretty sure we missing somewhere. There's some Bama backs. I mean, Bama done had,
But you know what? They weren't. Bama usually wasn't ever treated as a 1-2 punch. It was just like they had
Nah.
one
one
guy,
person, that
and
one
then it was
guy,
just like
and they'll
come and
run him in
spell
the
him.
ground, and then get the
Yeah,
next one in there, run him in the ground.
pretty much. That was
So
just
a question for you for both of y'all since y'all
Oh
college
yeah,
players when it
oh
comes to football
yeah, that boy
CJ Spiller. Yeah,
CJ Spiller and what was it? I can't think of the
and
first
David,
name.
yeah.
David.
Yeah, them
Yeah.
boys. So, a question for both of y'all.
Hmm.
What four teams that we used to watch in college that was great, but are now back on the rise and people are going to take notice?
You gotta say Miami.
My Gators,
Uh,
baby.
I would say USC.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
say
said that.
I'm gonna say
I,
Miami, USC, and UCLA, and it's one more.
I ain't giving
I don't
UCLA,
know
man.
about UCLA. They
Watch.
they got a they got a they haven't won.
They
Now,
I don't
haven't been,
like
but watch.
Chip. You like Chip Kelly? You really like Chip
Chip
Kelly out
Kelly
there?
is Chip
No,
Kelly
man,
is
but
one
watch. Hey,
dimensional,
man,
man.
but man, look. Watch how that recruiting class come back up, man. Watch.
Not for UCLA.
Watch.
They gotta compete against that boy and USC, and they gotta compete against
Dan
Landing
Lanning.
and Oregon. That ain't
Dan
that's
Lanning just got the number one quarterback or number
quarterback,
one
yeah.
something. Yeah. At Oregon, I told y'all that
And he a
that,
defensive head coach.
that Nike money gonna come out soon. I'm telling
Hey,
you.
boy. Hey, you think that one on Nike money that goddamn Landing that? Come on now. You think
The
But
Tisdale
Nike,
man,
ain't walking around with
but
the
man,
last time Nike deal?
I don't really look for like I hear people talk about Oregon all the time, man, but
Oregon.
I don't
Nah,
look.
nah, nah, nah. I don't think so either. I
I don't
I
look
give
for them to.
Arkansas.
Nah, bro.
I give
Oh,
Arkansas the nod before I give it to Oregon. I like
yeah,
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Oregon.
Well, I don't remember when Arkansas ever was a powerhouse. They
They,
had good.
what they were back in Jerry Jones' day when Jerry was there. Back they have championships. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm being serious. They actually have championships from back in the '70s.
You talking about
Yeah, them
Bill was
old
there?
they old championships. But Arkansas used to
Man,
be
hell
back
no.
in the day. Arkansas and SMU used to go at it. Matter of fact, they used to be the powerhouses of the South in Texas.
Arkansas and
SMU
SMU.
and
You know how much
SMU,
you know
bro.
how much
I
that
swear.
ticket is? That ticket ain't nothing but $25 because I
I
saw
don't.
it
It
on
probably ain't that.
that thing $25 and they
But
give you two
SMU,
blitzes
you know,
and a
SMU
coat.
got hit with that death sanction after they gave Earl, what's his name, Eric Dixon, all that shit.
No, man, I think, but honestly, I think the four programs on the rise: Miami, Florida, USC, and and
I have to group all the Florida schools together because I don't know who's gonna come out first. You never know.
Texas.
Yeah, I'd rather have Texas. I'd rather
Texas
have
is
USC.
I don't. It's like they all because they've had good recruiting classes before, but I don't think Steve Sarkisian's the head coach to get it done. I think he's a great offensive coordinator because that's what I've been preaching. He's a great
Yep.
offensive coordinator, but I don't know if he's the head coach to get it done with the talent that he has. Like I just don't know if he's going to put it together. But if they do, I mean, it's wide open. Like it's kids love Texas. Like Texas A&M has been on top because they were in the SEC, but kid Texas is University of Texas. Like
Oh
they
yeah,
still the big dog.
I'm gonna go further than that, man. If we look at all the schools that in the state of Texas, man, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, track and field, when it comes to women, female basketball, volleyball, female track and field, whatever, man. So the state of Texas
You disrespectful
have
says it.
athletes that can go, like even the small school in Texas, you can get those athletes out of Texas and they can go anywhere in the SEC and start. Believe that.
That
Yeah, I
man
mean,
said Tennessee. Hold up, man.
he,
Hold up.
I don't know.
Tennessee.
Somebody please tell me. I wish we could bring Cedric. Somebody, I need somebody to explain to me where
You
y'all
want me to
getting
send
this.
said the link, man?
Yeah, I don't know where
Nah,
people are getting this Tennessee love from. Tennessee been playing. They played
man.
better last year than they played in a long time, but they still trash. Like
I'd
they
rather
played
watch.
better.
I would rather watch Kentucky to play than Tennessee. I promise.
Right. Like don't get me wrong. Hendon Hooker's a good quarterback. He improved a lot last year, but it's like, come on, guys. Like y'all, people are giving my Tennessee all of this hype because they landed a quarterback and a defensive end. That's all they got in their recruiting class, for real, for real. They're not making no real big splashes. They made one, and it's been quiet. They usually get a guy or two every year. Somebody goes there anyway for recruiting, but they don't put anything on the field. Their defense is always trash. Their run defense is usually pretty solid. Their pass defense trash. Their offense usually trash. So it's just like I don't see where the Tennessee love comes from. Like they haven't done anything to even remotely be considered dangerous in the SEC East. Like Tennessee is like, okay, we got Tennessee. All right, next. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody
So
worried about
maybe
Tennessee.
maybe they think this quarterback may be the next Peyton Manning, like when Peyton was at Tennessee.
Nah, man. I think last year, because last year they weren't even that great. Like, um, it just wasn't. They weren't that great. Like, I don't know where everybody's getting this love from. They were 7-6. You know what I'm saying? Like 7-6. That they weren't. They didn't win 10 games. Like Kentucky won 10 games, but it's like, come on, man. Like I don't see where everybody's getting this hype. We won 6. South Carolina won 7. Missouri won 6. Like they didn't do anything to separate themselves. They didn't do anything to be great.
Who are you talking
They
about?
Tennessee, they won 7 games last year.
I think people are looking at the fact that Jeremy. I think they're looking at Jeremy Pruitt, and they're giving Jeremy Pruitt like credit, like he recruited, like he was Kirby or Nick Saban, just because he comes from that tree. So they're thinking that this new coach has this stock of talent that I. But yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, man. I'm gonna have some fly with another. Look, I'm in a garage.
But I know.
Well, I was like, what the hell is that, boy?
But yeah, I think I think Tennessee fans, because I got a lot of them, bro. It's a lot of them. I don't know how my high school was so connected to Tennessee. But I had like 3 people in our graduating class go to the University of Tennessee. I told you I got one of the volunteer players. He gonna come on one day, show his picture of him tackling
Maybe you can
Tebow.
explain it to me because I don't get it.
Maybe, bro, but I don't know. They feel like this quarterback they got is the new guy. He's the guy. He's supposed to bring them back.
Like
Maybe
I don't I don't get
Man.
the
they got some cool gray jerseys though. I'll give them that. Them gray jerseys are hard. They're about
I
to
just
got.
got one thing to tell Tennessee fans, bro.
What's he got?
Keep on dreaming.
yeah.
That's
Like
all,
I
bro.
They in a bad spot recruiting wise. You got Georgia right there. You got Bama right there. You got South Carolina and Clemson over there. They in this is a tough spot, man.
hey, that ain't my fault, man. What you want? I ain't giving them no pass fire. Nah.
I mean, they do have talent. They are collect. They did have a few good recruiting classes. The last 2 recruiting classes at Tennessee have been what, top 15, top 20. So they have the talent there, but
Well, Cedric, I can kind of agree with you somewhat, man, and it makes sense that you say that. They might be slowly coming, and the talent might be coming slowly, man. But
Like I'm
you
just
just
looking.
you just can't consistently win 5 to 7 ball games for the last 10, 15 years, man. Like something really has to be done, man. And then like teams that go through a lot of coaches, to me, man. You know, I just feel like something's wrong with their program, bro. Like you can't go through that many coaches in 10 years, man. Like
I think
coaches don't.
they've had some AD problems and all kinds of stuff going on at Tennessee.
Like they had a top 10 offense last year. So that may be why people are a little excited about them. Defensive wise, them boys is ranked number 99. So like I said, man, they usually always have like a playmaker or two who get busy, like Alvin Kamara, you know what I'm saying? On
Man,
defense, the Eric Berry. They usually got
oh,
guys
man.
that can play,
Well,
but as a unit, ain't nobody scared of them boys, man. But they do
both of
play
y'all,
to run well.
both of y'all is SEC alumni. Y'all represent. What I mean by that is y'all represent the SEC full
Mhm.
throttle. Man, y'all ain't making no phone calls, sent no emails, sent no postcards about y'all. Everybody rallying together to get Nick Saban up out of here, man. I'm tired of seeing his face, man. He make me sick to my stomach, bro.
We
Don't worry,
working on
man.
it. Kirby
Yeah,
working on it. Shit, we trying to
look,
we hit him in
Kirby,
the mouth
Kirby,
once.
Kirby, Kirby ain't got no power to get Saban nowhere, bro. Get out of here, man.
I
Well, who
think I
you think
think
gonna do
Saban.
it? You think Dabo gonna do
No, I think Steve O and KB gonna do it, but y'all just ain't working hard enough.
it?
I
Shit. We ain't got that kind of Jacob juice. we
I
can't
don't
pull it like
I don't
that.
know if Saban will walk away like a Coach K or if he's gonna get pushed out like Bowden. Like I don't know how he's gonna walk away, and that's gonna determine a lot because of this year, the way they're recruiting, like Peter Woods, like that's big. Like Peter Woods is like 10 minutes from Bama, like literally the
And
campus,
Kirby took some of
and he
Alabama
went to
boys last
Clemson.
year too.
And I'm just like,
So
yo, you losing some guys that you usually would
die
call
hard. You
like
know they
some
going
Bama
to
guys.
Bama. Yep.
Like you're having, he had like, imagine if he didn't hit the portal as hard, if he didn't get Burton, if he didn't get the kid from
They'd
Louisville,
be in trouble. If they would
if they
really
didn't get
truly be in
Jamar
trouble.
Fitz, if they didn't hit the portal like they did, well, they would be in trouble. So I think moving forward, the NIL is bringing them down because clearly he's nervous about that. But then everybody else is just doing well too, and they're
Yeah.
selling their programs like UGA selling their
But
programs.
but
Florida,
see what KB what I don't like about coaches that's struggling with recruitment, they should have in their mind, let me go and recruit elsewhere somewhere else that I know that these coaches don't recruit at. And you can
that ain't
find
a
them,
thing though.
but you can find them hitting gyms, man. You can
I
find them
mean,
hitting gyms.
yeah, but that's more like you got to think of it on the level of Bama, right? Bama recruits
I'm,
national.
I'm talking about like Tennessee, bro. They're struggling right now.
I mean,
So
but the
the places
level
that
of
Bama is
the
not,
level of football coming out of Tennessee ain't the same as the level of football coming out of Georgia or Florida or Texas or California. Like
I
you got to hit
understand.
those places, and so it's hard for Tennessee to go to Florida when you got to work. You got to go against Florida. Florida State still pull kids because of the logo. You got Miami, you got Georgia still in there, you got Bama in there, you got Ohio State, all picking from Florida. Like there's only so many kids,
Like,
and you
but
can find
what
it.
I
You
can
can
tell
find a
you,
hidden gem,
like
but
in South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, where you was at, and I'm also gonna say places like Arkansas, places like Louisiana, like St. Charles, Louisiana, one of the best football programs down there. They got great football programs out in Colorado Springs. Like it's a lot of programs that people don't know that high school is big on, and they got great athletes that's been playing together since they was like 5 or 6 years old, and they played together all
but
them years.
but you have to battle it. And like Tennessee ain't gonna walk into North Carolina and out recruit UNC and
Mac
NC State.
Brown. Hell
That's not
no.
happening. So you know what I'm saying? Like even if you want to go to a small town, you might be able to go to a small town and find that 2, 3 star guy, and he may be a hidden gem and all that. But at the
It
end of
ain't
the
too many
day,
hidden
the
gems
numbers
no more
don't
though,
lie.
bro. Because you got social media, you got so much access to these
The
kids.
numbers don't lie. Like you have to have a top 5 class to compete for a championship. The only team who did
Just
it
like,
was
okay,
Clemson, and they were number 7.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if Tennessee had been looking in South Carolina, they probably could have got Casey Adams. Believe
But
that, bro.
you got to battle US. You got to battle South Carolina and Clemson and UGA. Like it ain't no
But
easy. Like
South Carolina and Clemson and UJ overlooked him, dog. Consistently overlooked him, bro. Like all they had to do was come.
yeah, but I mean, some kids might not want to go to Tennessee. So it's not a it's
He
not a
ain't
put.
lying. Everybody don't like Rocky Top.
Yeah, it's some people that's like, nah, man, I'd rather like it's kids like legit that are 3 stars. Like there's a kid who just tweeted Napier tonight, right? We got to commit. He tweeted Napier, hey, coach, call me. He's a 3 star kid. Now, could he go to Tennessee and probably get a scholarship? Absolutely. But he prefers to walk on under Napier than to get a scholarship from another school. Like you have guys
Fool.
who will go to
He
UGA
crazy.
and
He ain't
walk
got
on.
nobody in his goddamn
No, he ain't
corner.
got nobody in the corner. He
He
can't
ain't
have
got
nobody in the
nobody in
corner.
his
But
corner
no,
to trying to help him
there's
succeed.
players who want to go to some schools. Like there's a kid that wants to go to UGA, and he could probably go to Toledo or
Oh
go to
yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
else.
true.
But he want to play for UGA. Like it's some
Why
kids
not?
like that.
Shit, everybody want to play for Charlton Kirby Smart.
So this what I'm gonna tell you. He may want to play for UGA, but if he's a kid that have multiple scholarships from different places and UGA just not offering him a scholarship,
You better
ain't no
go
way
where they want you.
ain't no way I'm gonna make my parents spend all that money so I can walk on. Man,
Listen,
hell no.
listen,
Very
Jacob. Our
true.
old
But
head told me you better date the girl that like you, not the girl you like. That's how you keep it. I'm telling you, if a kid, They listen to that thing, man.
But
Yeah.
it's
Man.
one of those things. It's just like now I don't know the kid's situation, so I'll just use that as an
No,
example.
we just speculating anyway.
But
So
but with the recruiting thing, man, it's just it's different. Like you got kids. Tennessee usually recruits. They recruit good. Like they're not great. They're not terrible. They're like they're respectable.
they're
But their whole
mediocre.
problem it's just a culture thing. They're like they're battling like the Ole Miss. Like they usually give Florida a battle. Like they're like a chippy bunch. Pruitt is doing a good job there,
He
but
gone.
he, huh?
He ain't they coach no more.
What's the new guy name? I don't
Brewer
even know.
got fired when he got the fight with the AD.
Yeah, with the McDonald bags.
Oh
So
yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
say word.
yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, Arkansas is
Arkansas
sleeping like
definitely gonna be a sleeper, man. I like
they
Arkansas. I
sleeper.
like what they
They got
built.
busy early.
The
They got
So
busy
offensive
you've been on
early,
the
lineman.
and
phone
they
with
kind of
Jerry.
quiet.
So you've been on the phone with Jerry. So you like Arkansas. So tell me what Jerry said.
No, I just like that their head
No,
coach is our former offensive coordinator. That's the only
tell
reason
me,
why I keep up with him.
tell
Because
me
of
how much
Sam
They
Pittman.
money.
they
Tell me
they
how much
recruit
money
well. I
Jerry
think they got a
donated this year,
couple.
and
They
tell me
just
what he
had
said.
they just had the second wide receiver. I mean, they had the top wide receiver going to the league. Taylor
Trayvon Burke,
Austin.
yeah. He
Yeah,
went
they
to
just have,
Tennessee. Yeah.
and they got a kid from Bama, Sean Sanders, the great
They
outside
building their
linebacker.
program up, man. Don't sleep on
They
Arkansas,
got some
man.
guys over there, man, that can ball out.
They were top 10 last year in the polls one point. So I mean Arkansas ain't in a bad spot. They just
Yeah, Arkansas is looking a lot better than the Tennessee is. But
I would
Tennessee
put them
may
above Tennessee. Yep.
Yeah, but Tennessee may get there, but their quarterback ain't going. He ain't like on Cam Newton that thing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Arkansas is coming to Georgia and Florida. That is true. He ain't like that's serious. Sam Pittman, though, he got the good sauce from Kirby
Yeah,
Smart,
man.
who got that sauce from Nick Saban.
Right. Hey,
Arkansas is not gonna beat no Georgia, bro.
No. He ain't say beat them. He said they
They-
coming to Georgia and Florida and getting the kids to go
yeah,
to Arkansas.
they getting they got kids early, so it's like now you
okay,
see the
okay, okay,
recruiting
okay,
do,
okay.
but they was getting kids in
Okay.
like
You say you
March,
trying to get some kids,
April.
but
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was it.
out of every one kid they get out of Georgia or Florida, it's gonna be 60 to turn them down.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna happen, but you expect that from Arkansas. Like you don't expect Arkansas to be a SEC powerhouse in recruiting and stuff like that. Like they ain't got there yet, and they don't have the juice to do that yet. But they slowly building. Like I
But
mean, they competed with everybody except UGA.
Arkansas got legendary people that went there. Jimmy Johnson, Jerry Jones,
You talking
you
about a
know,
bunch of old white dudes that
Bill,
had nothing to do with nothing.
Bill, Bill Clinton. I did
Oh,
not do this with Monica Lewinsky. Hey,
Oh
oh, you
Lord,
Monica, how
crazy.
are you doing?
Bill Cosby, not Bill Clinton. You said Clinton. Hell,
look, ain't
I
none of
said
them.
Bill Clinton went there, bro. He went there
no, that
too.
what you said. Oh man.
But ain't none of them on the football field catching punts and
It don't
kickoffs.
make no difference, bro. It don't
It
make
makes
no
a
So,
difference,
difference,
man.
man. Man, we
But
don't
I mean,
expect.
I think overall, I
Do
think that
hold up. Do you expect Arkansas to win any? Like, do you expect them to be top tier in the SEC in their conference?
I expect them to finish third in the West.
yeah, they should be
That,
third in
that
the
ain't
West.
saying much. Man, that's garbage
It
baloney,
is
hot baloney.
because
I don't want to hear.
You're gonna
Bama
have Bama and Texas
Bama can
A&M
go
in the college
undefeated.
football playoff, probably.
Texas A&M could probably go under. They can probably have a one loss to Bama and
Man,
third place. You can win 10 games and
man,
be in third
listen,
place.
man. People have been talking about Texas A&M for the last 5 years, and I have no, bro. Like,
They
no,
beat
they're not
Bama
up there
last
with
year.
Bama. They're
They
not
beat
up there
Bama
with
last
Bama, bro.
year.
They beat Bama last year.
Crickets. They dig they balled out last year. They beat somebody else too. I forgot who it was, but they they played good
Oh
last year.
man, they
So they can
did good,
easily
man.
so it's really between Arkansas and Ole Miss. They see who's gonna be in that third, fourth spot. You got LSU, who knows what they're gonna do under Brian Kelly. Like it
What
ain't
about
like
Mississippi State? They like
anybody
do.
anybody
Oh
worry
boy,
about
they lightning popping. My, oh
anybody worry about
boy,
Mississippi
my
State.
stuff might pop off. It's a storm
Yeah,
over here in Georgia.
I
over
wish
here
it
too, bro.
rained. But yeah, man, no, we're gonna wrap it up. We hit our time. But yeah, man, I shout out to the SEC. It's some big boy ball going on. I think when if Clemson comes over, man, y'all get a taste. Y'all Clemson is solid. Y'all need to get that generational quarterback because y'all had Watson, who was a generational quarterback. You had Lawrence, but when you ain't got one, you look kind of mid.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. We looked so mediocre last season, bro. So I'm definitely looking forward to a greater season, and
I forgot about
I'm
Auburn.
looking I'm looking cause we did get
Auburn,
one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the nation, and so DJ, if you yeah he probably won't start maybe about 1 or 2 games this year. DJ won't, man. So
Ooh, they're gonna burn the bridge and not get his brother too, huh? Because if you're going to bench, I ain't getting his little brother.
hey man,
That's
hey,
that.
it is
His
what it
daddy
is,
be
man.
playing that.
Like when you're used to winning, bro, like you don't want to go into another season, man, and risk that, man. So man, like he had the whole season to get right, bro. Like I just don't think he's that guy. The quarterback that Clemson had this year, I don't think he's that guy at
Me
all.
either, bro. Me either. I don't think so at all. But look, man, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Hell, Jake, man, we appreciate you hopping on again tonight, man. Look, we ain't get
yes,
to dig
sir.
too deep into your Cowboys. They ain't had nothing really going on. They the only team in the whole NFL who don't do training camp in their
So
home state.
what you need to be talking about the Bears wide receiver that got caught, with the drugs and the weapons. That's breaking news today. So
Oh man, well that'll be something we'll talk about. That's a shot town. We'll see what's going on. But yeah, man, we
yeah,
appreciate you. Look, man, we back next week, regular time. I believe we'll be back next Saturday. Check us out on Sunday with our show 910 Sports. All 3 of us will be on there, including Icon and you know what
yes,
I'm
sir.
saying,
Crystal
Crystal,
Wildfire.
yeah, Miss
Yeah,
Wildfire.
Miss
They're gonna be on there.
Wi-Fi, baby.
Yeah, they're gonna be in there talking their trash too. So yeah, man, check us
Yes,
out
sir.
8:15 Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Check us out before you go to church. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's it. Steve, you got anything?
Chop
No.
it up with us on Not On One Sports before you catch the Holy Ghost.
Amen.
Hey, amen. That's all you can say. But nah, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, comment, share. Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe too, man. All the stuff in the profile link, man. All the links in the profile in the bio. So check us out. We out.
Right.
Peace.
Peace.
We out of here.